And now it's time for the most recent new members of this coalition: Mozambique, Australia, Djibouti, and Singapore. You have the next turns on this table. And as I already said, we are very happy to have you with us here. We are now having 13 new members since last year, and now it's very interesting to hear your point of views and your examples of how to make this green transition in a responsible way in your home countries. So let's start with Mozambique. Max Tonela, Minister of Economy and Finance, please.
First and most foremost, I would like to thank you for inviting me to discuss such a vital topic. As you may know, Mozambique is a country that least contributes to climate change, however, is among the most exposed region to these hazards. The increasing number and magnitude of cyclones and floods that hit Mozambique, with many loss of lives and enormous damage to public and private infrastructure, are clear evidence that for us the menace of climate change is an ever-present reality. In such context, Mozambique recognizes the need for worldwide just and inclusive green transition based on a common but a differentiated responsibility. Mozambique intends to substantially contribute to the global decarbonization process, not only through its own energy transition, which is already underway, but also as an exporter of a transitional energy source for the region and the world. While working proactively to mitigate the effects of disasters caused by climate change, we pay special attention to the development of renewable and alternative source of energy transition, with great support from our international partners and donors, including both the US government and the World Bank Group. In this context, we have been improving the regulatory framework to raise investment level to ensure universal access by 2030, promoting private sector participation and the diversification of our national energy matrix. We note that energy demand should continue to grow in light of the prospect of world population growth, the exodus of population from rural to urban areas, and the increase in per capita income. And the renewable energy are still an intermittent source of power, and the world requires alternative source of firm power for the energy transition. Natural gas presents itself as the alternative. Mozambique has a large proven natural gas reserve, and we can be an important player in the production and export of natural gas on the globe scale. We believe that the support of the international financial institution, not only for financing climate adaptation, but also for natural gas exploration project, is critical to ensure the diversification of supply and a smooth course of energy transaction. In conclusion, we would like to reiterate that we need a just transition which will allow countries like Mozambique to explore all resources of energy to ensure universal access of power while developing natural gas projects together with renewable energy. Therefore, we call on development finance institutions and bilateral partners to scale up financing for natural gas projects, renewable grids, system, and storage infrastructure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mozambique. You are warmly welcome. And then let's continue with Australia.